Welcome or welcome back to Exo Protein Cookie Gaming. This is another part of my very long series where I'm going to be uploading all of the killers and survivors of Dead by Daylight. I go through their customizations in store, their perks, abilities, info about them, and their lore, or what you would call as bio in the game. So this is one of the newer survivors. His name is Rick Grimes. He's also from The Walking Dead, one of my favorite past shows and one of my favorite characters. He goes, I guess he came with Michonne in the previous video I uploaded. They're both from, The Walking Dead. So I hope his perks are pretty cool. I see people run him in game, but I don't really know his perks. So let's see. Apocalyptic Ingenuity. You salvage what little there is to defend your team. After unlocking or rummaging through 2 chests, press ability button 1 for 4 seconds next to a broken pallet to build a fragile pallet. You see the aura of broken pallets within 32 meters. That's a pretty cool perk, to be honest. Second one is Come and Get Me. You'll risk your life to save others. After unhooking a survivor while crouched and idle, press ability button 1 to make injured and dying survivors within 24 meters leave no scratch marks or pools of blood to make grunts of pain for 15 seconds. You scream and the killer sees your aura for 5 seconds. Iffy. I don't know. I wouldn't. The third and last one is Teamwork, Toughen Up. You maintain your composure under immense amounts of pain. When another survivor pallet stuns or blinds the killer while you are injured and within 24 meters, your grunts of pain, scratch marks, and pools of blood are reduced by 100% for 30 seconds. It's okay one. It's an okay one. It could help you out in game. So his lore is Rick Grimes was a sheriff's deputy who awoke from a coma to a strange new world. If you remember and you did watch the show, that's exactly how he woke up and how the whole story started. All right, reanimated by an unknown pathogen, the dead now walked the earth, single-mindedly hunting the living. As society fell, so did the constructs that were taken for granted. Rick was no longer an officer of the law, but a survivor, like every other human being in the early days of the apocalypse. Due in part to his ability to adapt to the harsh new world without entirely sacrificing his morality, Rick became the de facto leader of a group of survivors. They scrambled to find food and shelter in a world overrun by quote-unquote walkers, the name given to the resurrected dead. Though they fared better than most, Rick lost countless friends and family members over the years, including his wife and son. Safe havens were often all too temporary, as human-led conflicts proved deadlier than the walkers they sheltered from. Despite hardships, there were moments of joy to be had. Rick discovered that even after all the trauma he endured and despite his endless sense of duty, he still had the capacity for intimacy. He fell in love with Michonne, who was the previous survivor in-game, a woman with keen wits matched only by her skill with a sword. Together they joined the community of Alexandria, finally finding some semblance of normalcy. Peace proved to be fleeting, and when a herd of walkers threatened the community, Rick acted as a decoy to lead them away. I think I remember actually that episode. All right, exhausted and gravely injured, he brought the walkers to a bridge and set off explosives. Caught in the blast, Rick was thrown to the ground. Black fog billowed over his vision. He lost consciousness. Somewhere in the darkness, he heard Michonne calling for him. With the last of his strength, he reached out to her, but it was not her hand that met him, only the chilling fog and the crackling sound of a campfire. All right, we're going to see his outfits. I don't suspect him to have him a lot. Yeah, it's only a few. Oh my god, you can play as Daryl, one of my other favorite. Oh my god, I love Daryl so much. Daryl was one of my favorite characters in The Walking Dead. I love him. This is the brutal awakening. In the beginning of The Walking Dead, he's, like they said, in the hospital. He wakes up and he doesn't know what the heck's going on. Very cool. And Last Day on Earth. And that would be his default that comes with him. Alright, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you like these videos and want me to upload more. Again, don't forget to add me on Twitch, where I go live multiple times a week. My Twitch name is XO Protein Cookie. Thank you for watching.